Have you ever walked out of a meeting thinking, why does no one listen when I speak? You had great ideas, practical, well thought out. But the moment you spoke, people looked distracted. Some nodded politely and others checked their phones. And a few minutes later, someone else repeated your idea. And suddenly, everyone agreed. It's frustrating, right? Because deep down, you know you're capable. You've worked hard. You've built experience. You have substance. But somehow, when you open your mouth, your words don't carry the same weight as others in the room. Because people don't remember your words. They remember how you made them feel. And that's when I started studying the science of communication. What makes people pay attention? What makes them trust you? And what creates authority without aggression? And in this video, I'm going to share those 6 powerful tips with you. The same principles CEOs, thought leaders, and world-class communicators use. After each tip, I will also share a mini roadmap to guide you with actionable points. And by the end of this session, you will know exactly how to speak so people actually listen. And if you stay till the end, I'll show you how to implement this practically through my EEE system of English learning, a free masterclass that helps professionals like you speak confidently, clearly, and with impact. The link is in the description. And I'm going to give you 6 powerful tips that will make people listen to you attentively. Let's start with tip number 1. Clarity is power. Say one thing at a time. Let me start with a story. A few years ago, I was coaching a senior project manager at a tech firm. Brilliant guy, over 12 years of experience, solid domain knowledge. But in meetings, he used to lose people halfway through his explanations. So he would start with, actually, what I was trying to say is, then move into 5 different points, data, reports, timelines, all mixed up. And by the time he finished, no one remembered the main message. Here is the truth. If people can't follow your message, they can't remember it. And if they can't remember it, they can't act on it. Great communicators, whether it is APJ Abdul Kalam or Ratan Tata, had one thing in common. They spoke with laser-sharp clarity. They don't try to sound intelligent. They try to sound clear. Here is a simple rule. One idea, one sentence, one impact. So instead of saying, so basically what I was thinking is that if we get approval and push the project faster, then perhaps we can align with marketing, but depends on budgets too. No. Instead, say this. We need approval this week. And that's the only way to stay on schedule. See the difference. The first one sounded confused. The second, confident. Let me give you a mini roadmap to apply this tip. Number 1. Before you speak, take 3 seconds to identify your core point. Number 2. Say it in 10 words or less. Number 3. Support it with logic, not the other way around. Remember, clarity builds authority. Every great communicator is first a great simplifier. Tip 2. Speak to be felt, not just heard. Have you ever noticed how some people speak and you feel something, even if you don't agree with them? And that's because communication is not just logical, it's emotional. Let me give you an example. When Steve Jobs once spoke at his Stanford commencement address, one line appealed directly to the audience. He said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." That line stayed with people. It wasn't just a logical line, it was an emotional anchor. When you speak at work, in a meeting, presentation, or even a conversation, you're not transferring information. You're transferring energy. If your energy is flat, even great ideas die. So, how do you make your communication felt? Use emotionally charged phrases that connect logic and feeling. For example, instead of saying, "We missed the deadline," say, "We missed the deadline, and that cost us the trust we had built." Emotion plus logic is equal to attention. Now, let's have a mini roadmap to apply this tip. Number 1. Before speaking, ask yourself, what do I want them to feel? Number 2. Use storytelling. Talk about real people, real impact. Number 3. Vary your tone. Don't sound robotic. Because people forget words, but they remember how you made them feel. Tip number 3. Structure every message. The 3S formula. Have you ever heard a CEO talk for 10 minutes and remember every word? It's not because they use big vocabulary. It's because they use structure. And here is a 3S formula I teach in my masterclass. S1, situation. What's happening right now? S2, solution. What needs to be done? S3, support. Why it matters, evidence, benefit. Let's see it in action. So, The unstructured way of saying something is, so we are facing a lot of issues in project execution because there is miscommunication with vendors and the deadlines are overlapping. So I saying we should have a meeting and assign ownership clearly. No, structure it well. So speak it like this. Here is the situation. Vendor communication gaps are delaying our timeline. And here's my solution. Let's assign one task per vendor. And here is why. It will reduce confusion and save us 10 hours a week. So, how neat and powerful that sounds. And that's what structure does. It takes chaos and makes it sound like clarity. And here is the mini roadmap to apply this. Number one, practice explaining ideas using the 3S formula, even at home. So before a meeting, write down the 3S points. Number three, deliver them in under 60 seconds. That's how you sound executive ready. If you can do this consistently, you'll notice a shift. People will start taking your words seriously. Tip number four, create presence. The power of pausing and voice control. Let's talk about something that most professionals ignore, the way they sound. When you speak fast, fill gaps with actually, or rush through your points, you sound nervous. Even if your message is great, but when you pause deliberately, you sound calm, thoughtful, and powerful. Let's compare. So I'm speaking the first version. So I think we should just go ahead because otherwise it'll get delayed and the client might get upset. Here is the confident version. Here is the thing. If we delay now, the client loses confidence. Let's act this week. Silence isn't weakness, it is control. Every great communicator uses silence to own attention. And here goes your mini roadmap to apply this tip. Number one, record your voice once a week. Notice your speed and filler words. Two, practice pause after impact. For example, this is not just a deadline. It is a test of trust. Number three, use tonal variation. Stress on keywords like trust, focus, priority. When you master pause and tone, your words gain gravity. And that's why when leaders speak, even softly, people stop scrolling, stop typing, and listen to them. Tip number five, build the right ecosystem around you. Now let's talk about something that most people completely ignore, your communication environment. No one becomes a great speaker in isolation. Think about it. Actors practice with directors. Cricketers have coaches and leaders have mentors. But when it comes to communication, most professionals are trying to figure it out alone and they do it throughout their life. If your entire environment speaks in your mother tongue, consumes local content, and never gives feedback, how will your English thinking muscle grow? That's where the ecosystem principle comes in. You need three layers around you. Number one, input layer. What you listen to daily, podcasts, business talks, meetings. Number two, practice layer. People you speak with intentionally in English. And number three, feedback layer. Someone who corrects, guides, and pushes you out of your comfort zone. Without ecosystem, progress feels like walking on a treadmill. You move, but stay in the same spot. Now, let me share the mini roadmap to apply this tip. Number one, change your content diet. Yes, 15 minutes daily of English leadership podcasts or news. Number two, join at least one English speaking circle, office group, online club, or a personal mentorship program. Number three, get feedback, record, review, refine. And in my Triple E Masterclass, we go deeper into building this ecosystem where English becomes part of your daily life, not a subject you study. Want to take the masterclass? Go to the description and click the link. Let's come to tip number six, own the room. Confidence before competence. Let's end with this most powerful yet underrated truth. People listen to those who believe in their own words. Confidence doesn't come after you become fluent, it comes before. When you see someone like Surya Kumar Yadav or Akshay Kumar speak in English at a press conference, they make grammar mistakes. Sure, but they speak with absolute conviction. And that's why people listen. But many professionals hesitate because of imposter syndrome. Who am I to speak? What if I make a mistake? What if people laugh? And here is the reframe. You're not speaking to impress. You're speaking to express. People don't want perfection. They want authenticity. The moment you stop chasing perfect English, you'll start communicating powerfully. And here is your mini roadmap to apply this. 1. Focus on the message, not mistakes. 2. Speak daily for 5 minutes. Talk to yourself. Explain an idea aloud. 3. Every week, make a video of yourself speaking something, even if it is small. So each time you do this, you're training your brain to believe My voice matters. And when you believe that, others start believing it too. Let's have the final roadmap to enable you to apply these 6 tips in real life. Number one, clarity. One idea at a time. Two, emotion. Make people feel your message. Three, structure. Use the 3S formula: situation, solution, support. Four, voice and pauses. Control silence to command presence. Five, ecosystem. Surround yourself with English daily. And six, confidence. Believe before you are ready. If you apply even 3 of these consistently, you'll notice people start responding differently. Meetings feel smoother. Your opinions start carrying weight, and your visibility at work goes up naturally without you having to prove yourself. Communication isn't about talking more, it's about talking, being heard better. And that's exactly what I help professionals achieve through the Triple E system of English learning, a free masterclass designed for working professionals who want to move from being invisible to influential. And it's not about grammar drills, it's about transforming your communication identity. So, if you have ever felt unheard, undervalued, or underpaid, this is your next step. Click the link in the description and join the free Triple E masterclass. Let's make your words carry the impact they truly deserve. Because when you learn to communicate so people actually listen, that's when your real growth begins. Don't forget to share this session with others if you liked it and subscribe the channel. See you in the next one.